Good day, students. Today we will going to have a new lesson, and that is measuring time with conversion. Now let's start with the sample problem. We have Fernandez family spent their 3.5 days vacation in Cebu. How many hours did they spend in Cebu? In order to solve for the problem, we have to convert the number of days into hours. So we have 3.5 days converted into hours. This is sample problem wherein we need to convert a larger unit to a smaller unit. Now the question is, how many hours do we have in one day? So we can, one day is equivalent to 24 hours. 3.5 days is equal to 3 days and a half day. 3 days times it to 24, that is 72 hours. And half day, multiply it with 24, is 12 hours. Or you can just think, what's the half of 24? That's 12. Or you can also multiply it to half, so to 1/2. 24 divided by 2 times 1. Still, we got the answer of 12. And to find how many hours do they spend in all, we're going to add 72 hours for 3 days and 12 hours for half day, so 72 plus 12. So the answer is 84 hours. Therefore, the Fernandez family spent 84 hours in their vacation. Let us try to have another example. How many hours are there in 780 minutes? This is still conversion from a larger unit to a smaller unit. The question is, how many hours are there in 780 minutes? So this time, we will going to convert 780 minutes to hours. We all know that 60 minutes is equivalent to 1 hour. So 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour. So in this case, we will going to divide 780 divided by 60. So 78 divided by 60, we have 1. 1 times 60 is 60. 78 minus 60, the answer is 18. Bring down 0 to make it 180. 180 divided by 60, that is 3. 3 times 60, that is 180. 180 minus 180, that is 0. So therefore, the total number of hours, therefore, there are 13 hours in 780 minutes. Now let us study the given set of conversion unit. Let's start with 60 seconds. It's equal to 1 minute. 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour. 24 hours equivalent to 1 day. 7 days is equal to 1 week. 30 days is 1 month. 365 days is equivalent to 1 regular year. 366 days is equivalent to a year, including the leap year. 12 months is equivalent to 1 year. 10 years is 1 decade. 100 years is 1 century. And 1,000 years is 1 millennium. This time, we will go into convert a larger unit to a smaller unit. So we have here 45 weeks to days. We all know that 1 week is equivalent to 7 days. So 47 times 7, that is 329 days. Therefore, there are 329 days in 47 weeks. How about we will going to convert 18 decades to years. 1 decade is equivalent to 10 years. So 18 times 10 is 180. So therefore, there are 180 years in 18 decades. This time, we will going to convert a smaller unit to a larger unit. So we have here, convert 7,800 seconds to minutes. So we all know that 60 seconds equivalent to 1 minute. So we will going to divide. Always remember that when we are converting smaller unit to a larger unit, we do the process of division. So 7,800 divided by 80, we have 1. 1 times 60, that is 60. 78 minus 60, that is 18. Bring down 0 to make it 180. 180 divided by 60, that is 3. 3 times 60, that's 180. 180 minus 180, that's 0, but we still have another 0 to be bring down. 0 divided by 60 is 0, 0 times 60 is 0, and 0 minus 0, the answer is 0. Therefore, there are 130 minutes in 7,800 seconds. This time, let's convert 240 months in a year. Okay, so 240 months in a year, we all know that 12 months equivalent to 1 year. So this time we will going to divide 240 by 12. Okay, so let's start with 24. 24 divided by 2, it's 2. 2 times 12, it's 24. And 24 minus 24 is 0. Bring down 0. 0 divided by 12 is 0. 0 times 12 is 0. And 0 minus 0 is 0. So therefore, there are 20 years in 240 months. So here are the things that we need to remember. When converting larger unit to smaller unit, we need to multiply the given time to its conversion factor. While we're expressing smaller unit to a larger unit, then we need to divide it into common conversion factor. So always remember that when we convert larger unit to smaller unit, we do multiplication. And when we convert a smaller unit to a larger unit, then we do the division. So larger to small, multiply, smaller to large, larger, we divide. So that's it. Thank you so much for listening, grade 6. I hope you've learned something new today, and see you tomorrow in our synchronous class.